So here's a recap of Miss Basil's classroom procedures. First off, the tardy policy. This is a lot like Southeast's tardy policy. However, I think that if you're late, you're not necessarily tardy. If you can ninja yourself into the room and you don't distract anybody, it seems to me that tardy doesn't apply to you. Your first tardy will be a 5-minute favor after school with me. If you get more than that or fail to show for your 5 minutes, then you owe me 10 minutes, and so on and so forth. Please note that at the third tardy and beyond, I don't have a choice anymore. I have to refer you to the office. Please don't let it come to that. Bells ring. Get over it. Fortunately, you're taught by a human teacher and not a machine. So don't think that a machine bell is the last word in my classroom. Okay? Also, don't wait by the door because it annoys me. Cell phones will be confiscated and given over to the office. I do typically think it's okay for you to have your cell phone out as long as it's not a distraction. If it becomes a distraction for you, anyone you're sitting with, or me, I take it. Once it ends up in the office, it is up to them what to do with it. If typically it's been a problem in multiple classes, that's when students will be put on cell phone restriction, or they will have their cell phone confiscated until a parent can come and pick it up. E-readers are permitted in class, especially on Thursdays, but you do need a Southeast approval sticker. You can pick up a form in the LMC, get it signed by a parent or guardian, return it to the LMC, and then they will give you your sticker that can go on your device. Emergency procedures. Fire drills and severe weather drills are not a time to joke around or to take things casually. Okay? You will exit in case of a fire to go outside by the door by Mr. Skay's room, and in case of severe weather, we will go downstairs. In the case of a violent intruder in the building, we will, as we've talked about it in the room, we will listen for further instructions, and there's no sense in planning exactly what to do because we may have to change my mind to keep everybody safe in the moment. So cooler heads will prevail. I want to share my classroom with you. However, to keep things going smoothly, it is really important that I know where things are. So my desk and Miss Berry's desk, that's a place where we prepare to teach you as best we can. Keep your mitts off, okay? Inside the closet that doesn't lock, and around anything that looks expensive, wait for an invitation to use, please. Otherwise, don't fiddle with it on your own. The classroom library shelf. In the back corner of the room, those books are for you, okay? You can check out as many or for as long as you need them. I don't work by the same guidelines that the library does. However, I do want you to take care of those books. I try to have the nicest classroom library at school, meaning if you see a book that isn't there that you'd like to read, please let me know and I will order it. No questions asked. Okay? You got to check them out on the clipboard, and then just don't steal from me and take care of what you borrow. Extra pencils, the pencil sharpener, your portfolio folders, all are up in the front of the room in the Ryan Cox Kids Corner. you will find any book resources like textbooks, dictionaries, etc. In the back behind the teacher desks. And also around the room there will be tissues and sanitizer. It is not by accident that I'm putting them out in the same place. When you blow your nose, please use that sanitizer. Lost and found, if I find anything that you've left behind, I will leave it on the whiteboard ledge. So that's somewhere you can check for things that you might be missing. Turning work in. Be smart. Don't put things on my desk. It is organized chaos back there, and it is all where I know where it is. As soon as you start introducing new papers to that desk, the system goes completely out the window. So, if you want to get points for it, you have to turn it into the DocuPocket if it's a paper copy, or to Google Classroom if it's a file that is online. Do me a favor, if you turn things in on Google Classroom after the due date, let me know, because Google Classroom does not send me an email anytime something new gets turned in there. You may turn in most work, unless it's something I tell you in advance is due in class, by the end of the day. Okay, so bigger projects, big papers, all of that you have until the end of the day, so please take advantage of any study halls you'll have even after language arts that day. And as we've talked about when we went over the syllabus, I will accept all late work for credit until 1 week before the last day of the trimester. After that, don't come crying to me. The no-name graveyard. If you are sure that you turned something in, however, you see that there's a 0 in Power School, you are the one with the problem. Odds are you did turn it in, but you forgot to put your name on it. Be proud enough of your work to put your name on it. Claim it. Otherwise, I will immediately put it in the no-name graveyard for you to find at your convenience. Portfolio folders in the Ryan Cox Kids Corner in the shelves up there in the front of the room are your space in the room to keep anything important that you want to keep. Okay? Your portfolio is a place where you can see the growth that you're making as you are learning throughout the year. Any work that we hand back when you're not in class, that's where we'll put it. So if you're looking for a big score, you'll probably find it there. Lastly, I want to be very upfront about things that offend me so that you can avoid offending me. It says here, you embarrass yourself when you say something besides a proudly homosexual person or a truly delightful occurrence is gay. The word fag will absolutely not be permitted to be said in my company. People swear, cuss, I don't know another word for swear, when they have nothing smarter to say, so keep it classy. If you haven't in your 13, 14 years on this planet learned how to be nice, it is high time someone help you figure that out. So any harassment of any kind will be a matter of counseling or for counseling by the guidance office. And lastly, make mistakes. Screw up. Okay? I welcome that. That's the best way to learn, is by messing something up and fixing it later. However, mistakes that are verbal, that maybe you never meant for it to be a hurtful thing that you say, sometimes come out that way. Please think before you speak. And that's what makes the world go round.